Hello everyone, my name is Ronnie. I'm a part-time reseller, and here's everything that I sold on eBay the week of June 20th to June 26th, 2022. 26 items to get through, so we're going to go through in rapid succession, first of which is a SeaWorld Tycoon Adventure PC game. $2, economy shipping, goodbye. Picked up these clogs a couple weeks back for $3. They sold for my asking price of $20 plus shipping. Another PC game, Paintball. $3 plus shipping. Purchased this Texas Instruments TI-83 Plus graphing calculator at a yard sale probably a month ago. Paid $4 for it. Did not have the back cover for the calculator. Words are hard. But it does turn on, does work. $23 plus shipping. Air filter. This one's easy to know how much you paid for it because they wrote it right on the box. Paid 50 cents, sold for $5 plus shipping. Very quick flip here. This was only picked up maybe 2 weeks ago. It's a bread slicing guide. I've never heard of this thing. It seemed like it was brand new in the box. I paid $2 for it and it sold for $12.50 plus shipping. On that same day that I picked up the bread slicer, I found probably 10 older video games, 2 of which were worthy of putting on eBay. The rest of them went to my flea market booth. This is one of them, and it sold pretty quick, $9.99 plus shipping. The other one was NCAA March Madness, the one with Blake Griffin on the cover, and it listed for $65 plus shipping. I haven't sold it yet, but yeah, be on the lookout for NCAA March Madness video games. Had this Abercrombie & Fitch shirt for a long time, white on white background, $7 plus shipping. Had this pair of Converse for a long while as well, white on white background. Paid $2 for them and they sold for $8 plus shipping. Personal collection here, shoes. I love Adidas, I love Boost. The thing that I didn't love about these is that they made a noise when you walked around. It was like crunch. I can't replicate the noise, but it annoyed me enough to the point where even though these are super comfortable shoes, I didn't want to wear them anymore, so I sold them for $40 plus shipping. I only paid $60, so I got good wear out of them and was able to flip them for pretty much what I paid for them. This was a gift with purchase, free with a $150 purchase from Lego. Unfortunately, it did come box damaged, so I listed this for the absolute cheapest price that was available for it at the time, which was $52 plus shipping, and it sold the next day. The US Open was last weekend, and this finally sold. It's a US Open USGA hat from 2003, sold for a whopping $3 plus shipping. I got this for free as a part of a lot deal that I got from a yard sale recently, and it sold for $5 plus shipping. If you don't know what it is, it's called a merge cube. Basically, it lets you do augmented reality on it. You point your cell phone at it, and up pops this little universe. Obviously, they're trying to make it look like Minecraft. That's not in actuality what it's like. I've used this before, and it sounds cool, but it just doesn't really work all that great. The big money makers this week were these hats. Once again, I picked them up, 10 of them for $1, and these sold, and then the buyer didn't pay, and I didn't realize that they didn't get relisted. So I relisted them at $50, and for whatever reason, $40 is the price that these sell at. So I got an offer of $40. Took it pretty quick because, again, I only had $1 into all of them. Same story, different color, another 10 hats. These were white on white, also sold for $40 plus shipping. Very nice snow globe that commemorated the final season of Old Busch Stadium for the St. Louis Cardinals. This is a baseball thing. Sold for $7 plus shipping. Hoping that it made it there safely. I still have 100% feedback and I haven't heard from the customer, so assuming that it's all good, I wrapped the crap out of it with the bubble wrap. This is something I've gotten into here recently, is selling digital codes. Whenever you open up a pack of Pokemon cards, they give you a code. And most of the time, those codes are worth maybe 10 cents. But if you open up a collection box, it has a specific code for that collection box. And so I sold 2 of those collection box codes this week for $1 a piece. This one was for the Shining Fates Elite Trainer box, and then I sold this one as well, the Mewtwo V Union. And actually the person that purchased this messaged me later and asked if I had any more of these. I probably underpriced them, but for what they are and as quick as they are, I just do digital delivery. So as soon as it sells, I take a picture of the code and send that to the buyer. So there's no shipping at all. I don't know what the fee is going to be for a 99-cent item, but it's a way for me to move something that I'm not going to use, and I can get more money for more Pokemon cards. Yay! And even more hats. This one actually sold for the full asking price of $49.99 plus shipping. 10 of them for $1. Can't beat it. I found this vintage Hootie and the Blowfish shirt many months back. Kind of sat on it, wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it. It does have a hole in the armpit, as you can see right there. But it did sell for $40 plus shipping. Didn't do so hot on this one. I didn't realize that I had free shipping turned on whenever I sent out an offer, and then they came back with a different offer. So $11, free shipping. I made a couple of dollars on it. I think I only paid $1.50 for it, so it was okay, but not as good as probably what I could have done. LeBron James, used to be a big LeBron James fan back whenever he was first with Cleveland, and the first time that he earned the MVP, Nike did this collaboration where they created this ad campaign that was called Witness. They made these t-shirts. They were only available for a very small amount of time. And to my surprise, this thing really did not appreciate in value at all. I assumed that whenever I bought this, it was going to be worth hundreds of dollars at some point. And yeah, I sold it for $13.50 plus shipping, which I think is probably below what I originally even paid for it. Sold a whole bunch of personal collection Under Armour shirts that I had. I mean, I've had these for probably over a decade, and they have been through hell. They were my workout shirts whenever I went and played like pickup basketball. This is what I always wore, so they were always just full of sweat, not in the best of condition of all time, but they were washed, they were clean, and to my elation, they sold for $25 plus shipping. Kind of on a similar note, I've been getting rid of some older, like my shorts drawer is just insane, like how many pairs of shorts I have. Well, at least it was, and now I've gotten rid of quite a few pairs of the ones that I just don't wear very much, so 2 pairs of Nike shorts for $15 plus shipping. Pair of men's Levi's 505, regular fit jeans, $8 plus shipping. As you can see, white on white background. I've had them in my store for a long time, so always glad to see that stuff go. Last item to share with you, it's a Nikon Charger. So if you have random chargers just sitting around your house, don't throw them away. They'll fill up landfills. Take pictures of them, list them on eBay. It couldn't be any easier. More than likely, if you price it right, somebody eventually at some point is going to buy it. I don't have this camera anymore, but I had the charger laying around, so I listed it, and now I've got $6 in my pocket. So let's switch over and we'll take a look at a breakdown of the financials. All right, so here's a complete breakdown of the financials from last week, and it is comparing it to the week before, so that's what you're seeing here with the green. So it was a better week than the week before for sure. So total sales, $641.42. eBay collected $39.77 to send to Uncle Sam. We had selling costs of $218.64, which is the eBay fees and shipping. So our net sales, the money that went into my pocket, $383.01, which is perfect because I found boxes of NFL Prism trading cards in Walmart, and wouldn't you know it, I bought a lot of them and they cost $380. So everything is right with the world. So there's the 26 items. That's up over 44% from the week before. We had no repeat buyers, and what I noticed on one of the previous screens is that I can send a coupon out to people that have purchased from me. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to send out a coupon, maybe like 10% off, just to encourage them to come back to my store to take a look at what's going on in there. I'm sure that they've been happy with what the products that I've provided them and the service. So I think that that's a really good way to try and up my repeat buyers, because I think that that's probably a very important metric to get people into your store. So here's a look at the categories and which categories were the most profitable for me: clothing, shoes, toys, and then clothing and clothing. Which kind of stinks because like I don't like sourcing clothing as much. It's not nearly as much fun to look for it because it does take a lot of time to just go through everything to find a gem hidden in amongst the garbage a lot of times that you find in thrift stores. But obviously, you know, like that's my most popular, 4 of my 5 most popular categories that I sell on eBay currently. So can't get away from it, I guess. So this is kind of an interesting metric about best offer. I always have best offer turned on pretty much all of my auctions from the get-go. Almost 40% of my sales happened because somebody sent me an offer. About 18.5% of the sales were because somebody at some point showed interest, and on the eBay app you can send out offers to people. So almost 20% there. So almost 60% of my business happened because of active things like that, where I'm pursuing them in some way because of the pricing and the way that this is all kind of formulated, which is kind of interesting. That's going to wrap it up for this week's sales report. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions, please let me know. As always, happy buying, happy selling out there. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.